Organization helps children with hearing loss find their voice and find their confidence. And this weekend, Ohio Valley Voices is on the search for the next local superstar. Joining me to talk about Ohio Valley Voices Got Talent is John Leo Muthing, Associate Development Director of Ohio Valley Voices. John Leo, good morning to you.
Good morning to you, Bob.
I'm looking forward to this event for so many reasons. But before we get to the event, just for people who aren't familiar with what Ohio Valley Voices does, let's talk about that first.
Yeah, so Ohio Valley Voices is a early intervention center for children who are deaf and hard of hearing. We take kids as young as 6 weeks old to about 8 years old, teach them how to speak. When they leave our program, when they graduate, they go straight into a mainstream school right alongside their hearing peers. So it's pretty miraculous what we do.
The astonishing thing for me very recently is I got to speak with a number of these kids on Zoom calls to talk about their experience from, very, very young, like you're seeing in the video here, up to kids in their teen years. And with the way many of them wear their cochlear implants, I never, ever would have known they had any hearing issues. Does that, as a person who works with Ohio Valley Voices, does it shock you sometimes what is able to be accomplished?
Absolutely. Actually, one of the reasons I get involved is my cousin is one of the first kids to get a cochlear implant. I mean, he's not a kid anymore. He's now 40. And he still can have some of that deaf speech. But our kids, if you didn't lift up their hair and show you their implant in the back of their head, you'd never know. In fact, 86% of our graduates speak within normal limits, meaning the same as you and I.
It's incredible, and to hear especially some of the littler kids talk. No, they just talk about their cochlears. I got the cochlears back. It's just, anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing some of those interviews when we have the big event. So let's talk about the event itself. What is the plan for this weekend?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've been for a month been having a talent competition. Anyone 17 and younger was encouraged to apply. We had dozens of submissions, and over the past month, we've been narrowing them down to 32 and 16 and 8. And this Saturday, we have our final 5 contestants who are going to be performing live from Cincinnati Shakespeare Company and streaming online for anybody who wants to watch. And then all the proceeds go to benefit our program and help these kids be able to graduate from our program and, like I said, go mainstream into their normal schools just like they're hearing here.
Not only do you have some A-list talent, I mean, a lot of really, really talented people who audition to take part in this, you've got some A-list judges who are involved with this as well. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, so we've kind of partnered up with a few kind of local celebrities. You'll know Roderick Justice, who's the producing artistic director of Cincinnati Children's Theater. Lynn Myers, who's the producing artistic director of Ensemble Theater. Then we have Emily Luther, who is on season 13 of The Voice, is going to be there to judge, as well as Emily LaRosa, who's owner of Broadway Bound Dance Academy. And then we actually have a performance by Ron Bomer, who's a local boy, but he's now a Broadway performer. He judged the virtual rounds and is going to be performing virtually for us during the live stream this Saturday.
Spectacular. And just to know you're going to be within a theatrical space there is pretty amazing in and of itself, given COVID restrictions. And I know you guys have taken a lot of precautions leading up to that moment. Talk about planning an actual event during this time, because that has to have had some challenges too.
It's been quite interesting. I mean, we have our gala every single year, and then this year we just kind of had to throw that book out the window. So that's what we've really limited the amount of people. Basically, it's going to be 20 people in the space, performers or judges, and that space can typically hold 250. So we're separating everybody out as far as possible, masking up, making sure everything's clean and sanitized before our performers and our judges. You, our MC, are in the building. And then everyone else who's watching is going to be watching from home, either from our website or if they have Cincinnati Bell Bioptic, we can turn into Channel 5.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. And John Leo, you may have heard John Lomax just say, everybody's just looking forward to having live performances again. So if people do want to watch online, they want to participate, very quickly as we wrap up, how do people do it? How do they find it? You mentioned one way, but what are the others?
Yeah, so the easiest way is just go to ohiovalleyvoices.org/gala. It'll pull up all the information you need. You can see how to watch. It'll be just right there on the website on Saturday at 7. Or you can join our grand raffle. We have a silent auction. And you can watch all the performances. Like I said, we've had a month-long worth of performances from these young performers. You can watch them. ohiovalleyvoices.org/gala.
Awesome. John Leo, great talking to you. I'm really looking forward to the event, so we'll see you soon. Okay, bud?
Absolutely. Have a good one.
All right, man. Take care.